Welcome back, everybody. So today we're going to take a look at Cherries Jubilee from Goose Island. This is the Bourbon County variant this year for 2025. Cherries Jubilee Cask Finish Stout. This was bottled on July 22nd, 25. GI 1517, 14.5% ABV. There is the sticker. Hopefully it's coming across. I picked this up this morning. It was sitting out. It's been out when I got it home. I paid for the variant, so this one, then the chocolate praline, it was $23.99. Then I did get a 4-pack of the regular Bourbon County. It's sitting right here. And they're smaller bottles this year. I think this is new to this year. I try not to look anything up on any of this. But yeah, 10 ounces, which I would rather have than this. I wish the variants would also come in 10-ounce bottles. I know brewery around here, One Well, they did 8 ounces for their high ABV beers. So, but it is what it is. If we look at the back of this, Imperial aged stout, bourbon barrels finished in cognac barrels, cherries, orange zest, and natural flavors. So it is what it is. Let's go ahead and get this open. It's going to be up to you if you want it cold, if you want it, I guess, cool down a little bit. But this is straight from the store. They opened at 8, so I got there about 6:30. Not very many people there at all. I did pick up a Utopia also, so that's good. But yeah, 24 bucks for the variants. I think the regular just standard Bourbon County, I think that was 25 bucks for a 4-pack. But let's go ahead and get this one into a glass. I'm going to stop there for now. Head's dying down. I'm guessing it's the barrel, probably the cherries too, maybe in there. But yeah, no head at all. If we take a look at the color, I'll go with a black. Very slight. This does have a teardrop in it in a tiny bit of like dark amber hue, but not very much at all. Let's go ahead and smell. I get like a cherry alcohol, maybe like a cough syrup. That bourbon, that vanilla, that oakiness, maybe even a little bit of bitter chocolate. I was gonna say it could be tart cherry, but like a bitter chocolate. Yeah, I would say that oaky alcohol is what sticks out the most, and this is fresh, I guess you could say. But yeah, that woody oaky alcohol is what sticks out the most in my eyes, and then you do get that cherry, and like I said, almost like a chocolate covered cherry. There, I am getting some chocolate in there. Yeah, almost like some sweetness, maybe some molasses coming through. Uh, it says zest, orange zest. Yeah, I don't know. I don't know about that orange zest. I mean, I could. My brain wants to go to chocolate, like a chocolate covered cherry, and thinking of orange zest, chocolate covered oranges that nobody wants to eat, something like that. But yeah, I young. How it should be, wet barrel, because you're getting that oak, that bourbon, maybe a little vanilla coming through there too. You could say that. Who can argue with that? But let's go ahead and taste. more chocolate. Like medium body. I wish it was a little thicker for the 14.5. What was I looking at? It was 14.8 or something. Maybe it was the original. I get some of that tartness mid palate going back to the end. A little heat from that alcohol being a higher ABV beer. You should get that. Yeah, I'm gonna go with more chocolate up front, roasted malt, not burnt. I'm not getting really a burnt like you would see in a lot of these high imperial stouts. Um, huh. Maybe some woodiness, some tannin in the back end, but that cherry does come through in the end. It's like that chocolate coats, and then you get the cherry. A little bitterness too that could be from the zest in the back end of it. Aftertaste, like I said, a little alcohol burn. It's getting me in the back of the throat a little bit, but you get that stout base, that bigger stout base, a little sweet. I wouldn't say overly sweet, not a dessert stout, nothing like that. Like I said, body's a little thin, maybe a little. It is young, but a little oaky tanniness in the back end into the aftertaste. I think that could be toned just a little bit, but it's a barrel aged stout. Overall, not bad. Yeah, I would say I would like to see more of that tart cherry coming out. That's just me. Also, a thicker body. I think this should be like high, a heavy body, and it's not. I wouldn't say a pop. It's thicker than that, but it kind of light for what I want out of this. Is it worth the price? That's up to you. I bought it, so if I was an average person, would I buy this? No, I would stick with the base because I can't remember the last time I had a really good variant of this. They have Angel's Envy last year. I think, no, the year before. Because I still have the other one, the cask finish one here that I need to review too. That was good. I would spend the money on that. But most of these variants haven't been that good, in my opinion. That's my opinion. You could be different. Buy it if you want. But this, I would probably go 4 out of 5 on this. It's good. I would drink another one. Would I buy another one? I probably will if I see it. Just to have it, let it age a year, see if that oak comes down just a little bit for my liking. But overall, 4 out of 5. Let's go ahead and check Untapped. One friend has checked it in, 4 out of 5. Almost 600 people have checked it in, 4.25 out of 5. Cherry rich boozy bourbon vanilla. Candied dark cherry. Yeah, candied dark cherry, soft vanilla, caramelized citrus flavor. I don't know if I didn't read anything on this and I was doing this blind. I don't know if I would say citrus. Tasting it and some of that bitterness in the back end of this could be from that zest. I get the caramelize, the sweetness. Unless you're going overboard, you're going to get that from the grains that are used in this. You're such high ABV, you're going to put a lot of sweetness in this beer already. I don't know if I would say citrus. I guess I would have to try this without the orange zest in it just to see how much it changes it. But I don't know if it does. Could be wrong. Like I said, chocolate covered cherry, chocolate covered orange. I could see it. But yeah, it's I think it's fine. Like I said, if I go back to the store and they still have some, I would pick it up. But if I'm an average person that doesn't really care about stouts, I would get the standard. But that's just me. If you enjoyed this review, check out some more over here. Don't forget to hit that thumbs up and ring that bell, and I'll see you in the next one.